Look, there are duplicate records with respect to city names in TBL person. Now, I want to fetch only the distinct city names from TBL person. We can do that by using distinct keyword. When I execute this query, I am getting only 4 rows despite this fact that there are records in table, but if you notice there were 2 records with city name London which is unified here. What if we specify 2 columns with distinct keyword in select query? Look, we are getting 5 records again. This is because SQL Server will fetch records according to the columns you specified with distinct keyword. SQL Server will look into the TBL person, find all distinct records with these 2 pairs of columns and return results. Let's say, I want only the people who are living in London. To implement this scenario, you may use where clause in select statement. Where clause is used to filter out records from a table. So, when I will execute this query, I am getting only the records with city equals London. Let's say, I want only the people who are not living in London. For that you just replace equals sign with not equal in SQL query. Here, you can see all records with city name not equal to London. You can also use exclamation point. Equals sign for not equal in select statement. You can use couple of arithmetical and logical operators while using where clause in select statement. Let's say I want to fetch all records from TBL person having age 20, 23, or 29. So, here is the query. You can do the same using an operator in where clause. So, in this query you are specifying list of age after an operator. Let's say, I want only the person whose ages are between 20 and 25. To simulate this, you can use between keyword. Here you can see all records whose ages are between 20 and 25. Let's say, I want to fetch only the person whose city name starts with L. To simulate this, you can use like keyword in where clause. Here you can see all records whose city name starts with L. Let's say, I want to fetch to only the records which have only valid email IDs. As that symbol is mandatory in email, we can write its symbol in between % after like in where clause. Here, you can find 4 out of 5 records having valid email. Let's say, I want to fetch the only records which have invalid email IDs. To simulate this, we can use not operator with like keyword in where clause. Here, you can find the only record having an invalid email. Let's say, I want to fetch all records which emails have only a single character before and after its symbol. To do this, you can use underscore symbol with like keyword in where clause. Here, you can find all records which have only a single character before and after its symbol. Let's say, I want to fetch all records whose name starts with M, S, or T. To do this, you can use square bracket after like operator in where clause. Here, you can find all records whose name starts with M, S, or T. Let's say, I want to fetch all records whose name does not starts with M, S, or T. To do this, you can use caret symbol within square bracket after like operator in where clause. Here, you can find all records whose names does not starts with M, S, or T. The %, underscore, square bracket, and caret symbols are called wildcards. Let's say, I want to fetch all people who are living in London or Mumbai and whose age is greater than or equal to 25. To do this, we can use an or operator in where clause. To segregate multiple conditions on a single column, we have to enclose then in brackets. Here, you can find all records who are living in London or Mumbai and whose age is greater than or equal to 25. You can also perform sorting operation while fetching data from a table. Let's say, I want to fetch all records from TBL person in ascending order with respect to name. To do this, you can use order by clause following the required column names with select statement. Here, you can see all records from TBL person in ascending order with respect to name. Remember that by default it will be ascending order. To get it in descending order, you have to explicitly mention in order by clause. You can also sort records based on multiple columns. Let's say I want to fetch all records in descending order with respect to name and ascending order with respect to age. Here, you can see all records with specified sorting order. Let's say, I want to fetch only the top N records from a database table. To do this, you can use top keyword in select statement. Here, you can see the top 2 records of TBL person. You can use either asterisk or specify only the required columns in select query. In same way, you can use % keyword with top N to fetch only required percentage of records from database table. Here, you can see the top 50% of records of TBL person.